You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
Covering all conversation, from dating to getting revenge on your exes. This is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Good evening, and welcome to Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. My name is Jerome Carmichael, filling in for Shabazz Davis today. Shabazz is off having his toenails waxed. Keep it shiny, Shabazz. Now, I think all of us have had to move at some point in our lives. Some of us haven't. They're lucky. I raised a military child, spent a lot of time moving, and moving wasn't always fun for me. But sometimes you end up in a new place. A new and different and exciting place. And we have with us two recent transplants to the state of Texas, the fastest growing state of the Union. And we would like to welcome them here to talk about their move. We have Mr. Carl Spatz and his wife, Janine. Welcome.
Super pumped to be here. Thank you so much, Jerome. Super pumped. Just totally, really psyched to be here and to be talking about Texas.
Yeah. And Janine also, thank you for coming.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm just as stoked. It's a totally stoked to be moving to Texas. I never thought I would move to such a state as Lone Star State, but woo-wee, it's pretty cool down here.
Now, you both, I can't help but notice your accents. You must stick out like a sore thumb.
Totally. Yeah. No, like everywhere I go, people are like, "You're not from around here, are you, partner?" And I'm like, "I'm not even a partner, man. I'm a surfer at heart." And there's some surf to be had in Texas, and I'm just riding that wave. I'm riding the Texas wave, and then I'm riding the literal waves of the water.
Yeah, my husband, he's such a good surfer, and he started doing something I've never ever seen before, but he's surfing cattle.
Oh, he is a literal cow surfer.
Yeah, just because at a certain point, like the water, it becomes
passé.
Hurrah.
Yeah, it's just like, well, been there, done that. Yeah. And now that we're actually here in Texas and, now that we have to deal with the environment that we're in, expectations are out the window. And now I'm just trying to find my thrill, find my adventure. I'm just trying to do that as Texas.
Now,
as Texas as I can.
Texas is, of course, the cattle surfing capital of the world. I think we all know that. And cattle surfing is the world's most dangerous sport. In fact, upwards of 1,700 Texans every year are lost in cattle surfing accidents.
Yeah, but Jerome, my husband Carl, he's just such a great surfer, so I'm not worried that he can grab those longhorns, and ride them all the way down into the stables. Not a problem.
So Janine, every day when Carl leaves to surf those cows, you're not even a little worried that he might not come back?
Well, I'll be a little bit honest, I am a little scared because I've heard those statistics that you mentioned,
Yeah.
and I know Carl's the best there is. He rode a 150-foot wave in Waimea, out in Hawaii.
Yeah, waves are one thing.
But when you add up 15,000 cattle at the same time, that weighs more than any wave on the planet,
Absolutely.
And water waves don't have hooves.
No.
Well, they don't have big horns either, like these longhorns,
Water is governed by the laws of physics, but cows are unpredictable.
It's chaos. That's the thing, is that cows are chaos. You put a surfboard on a couple backs of cows, and they might not go the same direction.
No.
They might, one might go east, the other goes west. Like, that's just what cows do. Like, one sees a patch of hay, or or grass over there. The other one sees, like a sexy cow over there that wants, like have a little chit chat with.
I'm sorry, Carl. I'm just getting an emergency report here from the World Local News. There is, we have someone on the scene. There's a volcano erupting in Japan. Daisy Rainmaker, we're throwing it to you.
Hello! Oh my gosh! Like, can you hear me over all these crickets and bugs?
Yes,
you hear
Daisy,
me?
you're coming through loud and clear. Daisy, what is the situation in Japan right now?
I'm standing like at the midpoint of Mount Fuji, and like it's dark. Like I want to say like all this ash and like smoke and debris is like an enveloping darkness that has emerged from this volcano, and
that sounds terrible, Daisy. Are you concerned for your own safety?
No, but I am concerned for my health.
Okay. Well, keep it up, and we're glad to have you on the scene.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Wow. I think
sounds serious.
Yeah.
I wonder, if she has a husband or a boyfriend that's kind of worried about her every day when she goes out. Because I saw her the other day in the rainforest with bugs and snakes, and that could be pretty dangerous. So I kind of feel the same way about Carl.
Janine, yeah. I feel like you're projecting here.
I am projecting. I'm projecting my fears because yesterday I saw Carl.
No, babe, you said projecting.
Oh. We haven't seen the newest films down here in Texas yet, baby.
No, not like a projector, but like psychology.
Oh.
Like you are concerned about Daisy Rainmaker's spouse because you, as the spouse of someone who puts their life on the line every day, you know what it's like for them.
I guess if you put it that way, yeah, I am so worried because I'm projecting my fears because yesterday when he grabbed that one long horse tail and all of a sudden it started bucking up and it went after a female cow because it was excited. I thought Carl was going to get trampled, but he was so good with that board. He was able to balance it off of one horn alone, and he made it all the way back to the stable. Oh. Well,
it was a good run.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about what Janine is feeling when you're out on that cow?
No.
Not once. She doesn't cross your mind.
She can't. I'm sorry, babe, but like you can't be thinking about the world outside the cows.
Yeah.
When you're riding. Thank you. Yeah, like you gotta have your eye on the ball. You gotta have your head in the game. You gotta have your foot in your shoe.
Yeah. Truly dedicated to your craft, Carl Spatz. I think you're an inspiration to all of us who have dangerous jobs and just have to put one foot in front of the other every day.
And I love you, baby. Just keep doing it. I believe you'll come home every night. I ain't worried about it that much. I'm not going to project anymore. My fears.
Janine, it's okay to be afraid. One of you two has to be afraid.
Okay. I'll take the fear on for him,
You're a strong woman, Janine.
Thanks, Brew. I appreciate that.
Did you say you'd take the funeral for me?
The fear, babe. I'll take the fear for you, sweetheart.
She's like, to use a Texas analogy, she's like your rodeo clown. Drawing. Now, Carl and Janine, thank you so much for joining us today. And, good luck assimilating back there in Texas. Good night, America, and thank you for listening to Talking
Give the Windcast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Wind blog during the commercial break of what issues the Wind counselors can help you with during Good, Bad, Ugly. Next on KZKO.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.